If you feel like if you're worried about them getting too annoyed about it, come on over, post it over here. We'd love to have you. And if you have if you want to post your own videos or banter, designs, or memes, feel free. Hop over on Spinning Fire YT, our subreddit.
I will. You know what? I'm gonna try to fill it with memes now.
We'll keep them fire related if you can.
I'm gonna make some nice fire related memes.
Well, you could start with dumping on Nelson. The Fire have announced the resignation of Nelson Rodriguez. This is courtesy of Guillermo Rivera, friend of the show, at Fire Confidential, at FireConf on Twitter. What about that news, Jiggly? Is it ding dong? The witch is dead?
It's been coming for a long time. I remember talking with some people, like when Mansueto first bought the team. I remember talking with some people, I think later that month, about who else is going and what else is happening there. And basically, what I was told by the source was that, like, Nelson's being sort of pushed into the corner. He wasn't going to be allowed to do anything, and his contract was going to run out and he was going to be gone. So I guess they decided to word it as he resigned. But I mean, they weren't going to fire him, but they also weren't going to bring him back. So he was kind of just sitting in limbo for this entire year, from what I understand. I mean, I know that Tyrus has said other things, but like he's kind of said a similar thing, but like other in a different way, similar but different. And yeah, it's just been waiting for it. I also remember right after Houtman sold the team, I got some messages from people formerly involved with the team messaging me, which no one ever does that. That was weird. But they said, like, they're really excited about Mansueto and the direction he's going to take the team, and they would love to come back as soon as Nelson was gone. So now that Nelson's gone, I'm expecting a flood. I'm expecting people to show up.
People being able to show up.
Yeah. Oh, and people being able to talk
and not have have the worry of repercussions for saying and talking about things.
I'm sure that there's a lot of people who have some things to say. I've been waiting. It is one of my dreams to collect all of the stories about the weird stuff that has happened behind the scenes during the Houtman era, and there's been no shortage of it during the Nelson era. So it's just kind of waiting for people to start talking and just seeing what happened.
Well, let's start the people talking, Jiggly, by smashing that like button. Everybody, take a moment. Greatly appreciate you helping to fan the flames of Chicago Fire soccer, and now we can start talking about it more. The Iron Curtain of Nelson has receded back to New Jersey.
There's still some people. There's still some people there, and obviously you don't want to completely just start going off on it.
Well, no, but the culture is changing.
Hopefully,
right?
Hopefully,
for a good way.
I know that there are some people who were still worried while he was there this past season, because we were talking about it. I was talking about it with some supporters group people, and how worried they were about the fact that Nelson was still there, just there, not even whether or not he has any power, just the fact that he's still there meant something. He's the guy who decided to try to destroy a supporters group. He attempted to kill Sector Latino, which, I mean, technically speaking, they're not called Sector Latino anymore, but I feel like it would be I was about to say it all goes back to the editorial, but Sector Latino is kind of the editorial for slightly newer people, and it's still as important and possibly even more important than the editorial, what happened to Sector Latino. And it would be so much reparation for that if Sector was able to call themselves Sector again, and be recognized as Sector by the club again, especially after everything Nelson did.
Let us know in the comments below if you guys think that would go a long way to helping maybe rebuild the Chicago Fire culture and olive branch, maybe even if you will. Let us know if that would be a big deal to you guys in the chat, in the comments below. Jiggly, next bit of news. We already